Welcome everyone to the Farmers Alley Theater 2023-24 season reveal. Oh my gosh, we are so excited to bring you what's up and what's happening for season 16 at Farmers Alley Theater. Welcome. I am the executive director and co-founder of Farmers Alley Theater, Robert Weiner, and sitting beside me is the ever-dashing co-founder and managing artistic director, Jeremy Koch. Jeremy, are you excited?
So excited is an understatement. I'm thrilled, I'm ecstatic, I'm overjoyed, enraptured.
We've got, come on, let's go with thesaurus.
All right.
We're so excited to reveal to you what we've got in store for the 23-24 season. A season about community, a season featuring some phenomenal songwriters. And while we're waiting for everyone to sort of come in here, Jeremy, as an artistic director, we have an artistic committee that spends all year deciding what plays and musicals we're going to put on. And were there any tenets or missions that we wanted to when deciding what shows we were looking forward to for this 23-24 season?
Well, first I just want to say that I'm thrilled about season 15, and I want to thank everyone for their support, whether you were a part of the team or coming in as a patron. We're grateful. I always look for balance, Rob, as you know, because you're on that committee. We always look for balance, and we try to balance things that are more lighthearted or things that are a little more dramatic or thought-provoking, musicals and non-musical type plays. And so I think as we were going through the titles and reading things and selecting things, I think a theme just sort of magically appeared. This community-based, this very united, inspired, community-based feeling, where it was that these titles and these musicals, these productions are going to be a gift to the community.
Yeah, and we are so excited to share with you. If you're just joining us, we're here to reveal the 2023-24 season 16 lineup. We're going to have lots of information about subscriptions, some offers that we have, and even an exciting giveaway. So you're going to want to stay tuned at the end for all of that information. But Jeremy, season 15 has been ramping up, and I just couldn't be prouder of where we are as a theater with the shows that we've selected and with the things we've got coming up this summer. And it's just an on-ramp that's going to go to the moon when we announce season 16. I cannot wait to get started on the productions. We've already had some preliminary meetings about some of these shows, and I think, like you said, it's a really great balance of comedies, music, dramas, new playwrights, a diverse selection of authors and playwrights, and just really something that I think the community, like you said, is really going to enjoy.
That's who it's for. We do this for you. We shouldn't do it without you. We wouldn't want to. And so we're presenting these titles for you, and we want you to be engaged. We want you to be involved. We want to know from you, when we started announcing these titles, which ones you're most excited to see. Yeah,
I see people joining us on Facebook and on YouTube. Thank you so much. Feel free to share this with your friends on any of your social media channels so they can learn what's happening next to Farmers Alley Theater. This is season 15, our quinceañera that we're currently in, and next year we get our driver's license with season 16. So we're just busting. Don't be careful. I know you've got some kids, some younger drivers there that we need to make sure that they stay on the road properly. And I think with our schedule, we're just going down the highway with the window down, with the top down, and soaring into an artistic season that's more exciting than I can imagine. Yeah. So if we're ready to reveal what's going up, let's...
I'm bursting at the seams.
Let's unveil that right now and show you a little video about the 2023-24 season schedule here at Farmers Alley Theater.
Check it out. on.
Not bad.
Woo!
That's some exciting stuff there at the end. So if you just saw the lineup, what are you most excited for? Please let us know in the comments. We're excited for everything, Jeremy. And let's go through and talk about our season a little. Share a little extra with everyone watching right now. Our first show, Working the Musical, might not be one that everyone's heard of, but it's actually a show that premiered on Broadway in the 70s.
That's right.
And it's a collection of songwriters, including Stephen Schwartz, including James Taylor, Mary Rogers, Craig Carnelia. And what's so unique about this version is that Stephen Schwartz reworked it.
Yep.
It's based on the Studs Terkel book, where he went out in sort of a documentary style and interviewed people from all over the country to learn about what their workday is like. And it was updated, including some new songs by your dear friend Lin-Manuel Miranda.
My buddy.
Ever heard of him? But what's unique is we have the ability to go out to the community and interview people right here in Kalamazoo and bring their stories into the show.
That's right, and that's the key, right? Community building, community-based, lifting up stories that you don't normally hear, and I think that's what Studs Terkel did when he wrote that novel in the 70s, was to lift up those stories. And we're going to get to sit down and talk one-on-one with the people who are sort of the heartbeat, the lifeblood of Kalamazoo, keeping Kalamazoo moving, whether it's someone who works for a hospital, or maybe who works for one of our great local schools. You're going to get to hear those stories that you don't normally hear, and we'll be bringing those stories to life.
Energetic Life, a killer soundtrack that's been sort of remastered,
Yes.
remixed. Some of the old songs that I always skip through on the CD are gone. Some new songs from Lin-Manuel Miranda. In fact, did you know this? Tomorrow on Netflix, President Barack Obama, ever heard of him? He has his own documentary series based on Studs Terkel Working, called Working.
What?
So that's dropping on. So if Obama thinks it's a good idea, that puts a little more credence behind what we've chosen for the year.
He's the one who recommended that title, Rob.
That's
remember?
true. I remember
he
that.
texted me.
Oh, he FaceTimed me.
Oh.
Anyway, we're so excited about that. We're also so excited about the following production, where our Theater for Young Audiences program will continue this fall school year with the joyous puppet musical Addie and Uno.
That's right. This play is all about, it's a musical, it's about 60 minutes long. It's all about acceptance, diversity, inclusivity. We're all a little bit different, Rob. We're all unique, right? And whether someone has a certain disability, whether someone looks a little bit different or thinks in a little bit different way, we should all be embraced for that uniqueness. And that is the message of Addie and Uno. And I'm really excited to present it.
You had to keep your kids home for Avenue Q, but please bring them to Farmers Alley Theater this October for Addie and Uno. It's going to be an extremely fun time. This holiday season, we're doing something a little different with a one-person show called Every Brilliant Thing. And this is an incredibly unique show. Jared, do you have like a little elevator pitch for Every Brilliant Thing?
I would say it's basically about, finding those things in life that bring you joy. It's life-affirming. It's really about the human connection, right? That's what I love about theater, is getting together with other human beings, sharing a story, remembering what it's like to get through this thing that we call life here on earth, to quote Prince. And so this is that. And sometimes things can be a little bit hard, right? Sometimes things can be difficult. And when you have someone in your life that reminds you of those brilliant things like ice cream or children's laughter or whatever it might be, or theater, that it helps you remember to keep on the positive side of things and live your best life.
And that connection is going to go even further during the show, because it's very uniquely structured, where the performer actually talks directly to the audience. In fact, the audience gets to help him out sometimes by performing small parts of the play. Don't let that worry you. We'll vet you on the way in. But it's going to be a wholly unique experience, heart-wrenching and hilarious, as joyful as can be. That's Every Brilliant Thing this holiday season at Farmers Alley Theater. Next, we've got a couple of wonderful new plays, or newish in a sense, with Native Gardens by Karen Zacharias, as well as Skeleton Crew by Dominique Morisseau as part of her Detroit trilogy. What excites you about those two shows?
Well, these are some of the Farmers Alley, typical thought-provoking, exciting new plays by playwrights in their prime. One a really laugh out loud comedy, and one kind of a gritty drama. Native Gardens, a comedy about
Wait, you're telling me that Native Gardens with that logo that we put up, that's a comedy?
Yeah, shocking, right? So this one couple, has been in this home for many years and wants to have this kind of lush garden, and this other couple moves in next door, and they have a whole other idea of what they want to do with their garden, and they find out that the property line is misjudged, and so some of the garden belongs to this other couple, but it tackles things like racism and the environment and class struggles, but in a very hilarious
Sounds
way.
like conflict and hilarity will ensue.
Sharpen your gardening shears.
Yes, and then Skeleton Crew. We're so excited to bring Dwandra Nicole Lampkin back to our stage to star in that production. You last saw her as Sister Aloysius in Doubt, a Parable. Skeleton Crew, a fantastic script, takes place in an automotive factory right in 2008 during the height of the recession there, and sort of the lines between white collar and blue collar get blurred as this sort of work family has to struggle with not knowing if they're going to have a job, their interpersonal relationships and hierarchies. So there's a lot of clever and biting humor within it, and real human drama that I think people will really respond to. Next in the spring, we're so thrilled and fortunate to once again partner with the Gilmore Keyboard Festival. We've done so in shows like Liberace and Lady Day at Emerson's Bar and Grill, and now we're finally bringing to the Farmers Alley Theater stage, finally, Jeremy, the father of the modern musical and the works of Stephen Sondheim in Sondheim on Sondheim.
Yeah, the thing that's really cool about this production is that it comes with this video footage where you get to see the genius of Sondheim, as he's describing his process, talking about songs, talking about lyrics, talking about chord structure, and then you get to hear that song brought to life. So that is the beauty and the uniqueness of Sondheim.
Yeah, it's more than just a concert. You're going to learn about Sondheim, learn about the process, and we're going to have fantastic singers. You can count on that for sure. And then the exciting news that you saw in the video there that we want to reiterate to you is that for the summer of 2024, we're going to be vacating our space down here at downtown Kalamazoo and move just up the road to the campus of K College as we present 2 musicals there at the Festival Playhouse.
Shout out to Lanny Potts and all of our friends at Kalamazoo College for letting us use this beautiful space, the Festival Playhouse Theater, the Balch Theater as it's sometimes called. It's a bigger space than Farmers Alley, and it allows us to do some bigger shows. So I'm really excited to present Spelling Bee and School of Rock.
The 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, which is hilarious. It's sort of gained a pretty good status amongst the country and the theater goers since it premiered on Broadway in the mid-2000s there. Yeah. But so hilarious, 6 mid-pubescents, I suppose you would say, like middle school age, but they're played by adults.
That's right.
Children vie for the spelling championship, and it's hilarious. There's improv, some more audience interaction during this production, tons of heart. You're going to be leaving singing the entire score. It really spells a great night at the theater.
Yes, audience participation, more diversity, tons of very unique characters that you will see, and you're going to just laugh your head off.
Absolutely. And then we're so excited to close our season as we pledge allegiance to the band with the School of Rock. And it's going to has some of these songs from the movie, but also an original score by Andrew Lloyd Webber. Now, you wouldn't think Andrew Lloyd Webber, but can we go back to his very beginning of his career when he did probably, in my opinion, my favorite rock musical of all time, Jesus Christ Superstar.
That's right.
Book written by Oscar winner Julian Fellows, based on the movie starring Jack Black and written by Mike White, who created The White Lotus. I mean, this is fun, this is funny, and it's going to feature live performers, live young actors performing on our stage in the School of Rock band every single night.
And they are going to be actually playing. This is not piped in, this is not pre-recorded. We're going to be partnering with the Kalamazoo Academy of Rock to find some of these young, totally gifted and talented young musicians to help bring Andrew Lloyd Webber's music to life.
Yeah, so, wow. It's a great season. I'm jazzed for it. I know you're more than jazzed. Show us how jazzed you are. I don't know why I keep saying jazz. Say jazz one more time. Jazz.
I say pumped.
All right. So we want to make sure that you're aware that season subscriptions are on sale now.
And why should this viewer buy a season subscription, Rob?
Well, you get all the perks of being a subscriber, which include being able to reserve your tickets before they go on sale to the general public. If you know anything about Farmers Alley Theater, you know that our shows sell out pretty quickly.
Oh, yeah.
Become a subscriber with us, you get to get first pick of those seats. And for a theater, the season subscriptions really help create the entire season to build out everything that we do here. And so we're so thankful. You can get those subscriptions. There are 2 packages. There's a platinum package, which is 14 tickets, as well as a classic package, which is 7 tickets. However, if you buy before June 1st for our early bird special, you will get 2 free tickets with the platinum package and an additional free ticket with the classic package. So you can see another show, bring a friend, absolutely for free. And
that sounds great.
That's very exciting. And you know, another thing that we're offering, you know what I
Wait, there's more?
Yeah. You know what I like about ordering online?
What?
The ease and convenience.
Me too.
Do you know what I hate about ordering online?
What?
Ticket fees.
Yes.
So we here at Farmers Alley Theater, in an effort to make theater as accessible to everyone as possible, we are going to say bye-bye to all those ticket fees for you. Just, they're going to be gone with the wind.
Later.
They'll leave like that cat at the end of Cats, going straight up the moon. Speaking of Andrew Lloyd Webber. Grisabella, sure. I've never seen Cats, so I just know that's happening. So no fees whatsoever when you buy single tickets or when you buy our season subscriptions. And you can go online to farmersalleytheater.com, our homepage there, and you'll find more information about those shows, as well as your ability to purchase those packages. Remember, buy them before buy them before June 1st to get those free tickets along with your package.
You know who you remind me of right now, Rob?
Who's that?
Oprah. Because you're giving away free tickets, you're giving away no fees, you're telling people they can reserve their seats for any show at any time, get the front row seats that they want. You're reminding me of Oprah.
That's right.
Is there anything else we could possibly do?
How about a giveaway?
Oh!
A free season subscription.
Wow.
And Jeremy, can you we had ran a promotion. This just came in. Why don't you read what's going on here?
This just in. Our mail. Should I start right here?
It's all right there.
Our mailing list drive the past 2 days brought over 195 new theater lovers to our newsletter. And the winner of a classic membership, which is 7 admissions to each of our 7 main stage musicals.
Well, not 7 for 7.
No, one for all 7. So 7 total,
yes.
Which is 1 for all 7 main stages. Yes. For the 23-24 season is, drum roll, that was horrible drum roll, Rachel Mortimer Sykes. Rachel Mortimer Sykes, congratulations. We'll contact you via Facebook to get you all set up. Boom,
wonderful.
I threw it.
You did throw it.
I'm going to pick it up later.
Here?
Well, I'm going to pick it up later because I am not a litter bug.
Okay, wonderful. So that's our 2023-24 season 16 reveal on the schedule. Again, what are you excited for? We'd love to hear feedback from you.
Yes.
Make sure you go online to our website at farmersalleytheater.com. Ticket packages and season subscriptions are on sale right now. Get them before June 1st, and you're going to get some free tickets. And I'll be Oprah as long as you need me to be.
Well, I love you as Oprah.
And so an exciting season that begins here at Farmers Alley Theater and then transitions over to the Festival Playhouse on the campus of Koch College for those final 2 shows, Spelling Bee and School of Rock. Jeremy, I think we've done a pretty good job here.
I think we have too. And we know these gifts are for you because we appreciate you, our patrons, so much, our supporters. That's why we're here, and we couldn't do it without you.
You know, when we were doing our fundraiser this past weekend with Hannah Alice, which was fantastic, and thank you, Hannah. She had a really wonderful message about how theater is is an art form which requires an audience.
Yep.
It's not a painting or a poem that can just sort of sit there by itself. It needs that engagement, and we are so thrilled to have you, our supporters, our patrons, that continue to come out, support live theater, realize how important that is to our community, about your community.
it's crucial that you're there, and there's no other art form like it, and there's other art forms are great, but why not come out and see something, sit in a room with other humans and learn a little bit more about what it's like to be alive. And we know that when we experience something viscerally, we keep that locked inside our hearts, minds, and souls forever, and it creates empathy and it makes the world a better place, and that is what theater can do.
It's the joy of live theater.
Together.
Thank you so much for joining us. Once again, I'm Rob Weiner. This
I'm
is Jeremy Koch.
Koch.
And we look forward to seeing you at the theater. Take care.